Are you okay? Really? Yeah. Are you hungry? What do you want? So, Gorshe, marhaba. We are back on. Okay, let's go to the boys. Um, Saeed was invited yesterday to speak, right? Saeed was, and who was left out? Fahim? Okay. Huh? Okay. So, okay. Fahim, come. Come here and उसको रहने दो, ऐसे ही माइक पकड़ के खड़ा हो जाएगा. Come on. थोड़ा सा इधर हो जाओ. इधर खड़े हो जाओ. उधर देखो.
Goshmaraba Papa.
Gorshe marhaba beta.
The subjects I'm interested in school right now.
Tell us about yourself. Start from yourself. What's your name?
My name is Fahim Gohar.
And you're son of who?
Gulhamudsa. My likes and dislikes.
Where were you born?
13th December 2010.
2010.
Yes.
Wow. 13th of December.
Yes.
What's your star?
Sagittarius.
No, you can't be Sagittarius.
I don't know.
What is it? Capricorn. Sagittarius. All right, go on.
I like sports, especially cricket and athletics.
I never saw you playing cricket.
I used to play at school a lot.
Oh, when you were young.
Yeah, and I got really good at it.
When did you retire?
In secondary school.
Okay.
And
What are your most favorite subjects?
probably science and history and DT.
Science, history, and
Design and technology.
designer?
Design and technology.
Design and technology. Is this a proper subject?
Yes.
DT. Is it? All right. Are you good at it?
Sometimes.
Murza can design. Taba can deal with the technology.
Sometimes I'm good at it, but it could be hard sometimes, and it's very time consuming.
What do you love the most among all these subjects?
Probably DT, because it's really fun making stuff out of other materials.
Okay. What do your friends think about you?
They think I'm really funny.
Okay.
They see me.
Does anybody criticize you?
Sometimes they're like, oh, because some people, they're like, oh, look at your eczema, look at this, that. They just try to criticize me, but it doesn't really affect me.
It doesn't?
No, I don't really care, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's it.
Are they scared of you?
I think one or two.
They're scared of you.
Yeah, I think.
Why?
I think it's because before I got into fights at school. Yes.
You enjoy fighting?
No, not really.
Are you a very angry person?
I mean, I can get angry really easily.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but most of the time it's like it depends on what it is. If it's like really small, then it won't really make me angry. If it's really like
When you're angry, what do?
I
You scream, you shout,
I
you
don't
get physical with others?
I don't really shout or do
Did you ever beat up anybody?
anything. Like twice.
That's it.
Yes.
That's not enough. Does anybody force you to come here?
No.
Hmm?
I come here myself.
Really?
Yeah, but people drop me.
Huh?
People drop me here though.
People? Anyone? You hitch a ride?
No, just my dad and
Who do you come with?
my dad sometimes.
Oh, and you call him people? Call your dad your dad.
Okay. With my dad and Buddy Bye.
Okay. Right. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I haven't decided yet.
It's too late.
I don't know, Papa.
Okay, beta. Have you ever felt jealous of anyone?
Jealous. Not jealous in the way I want to hurt someone because of something they have, but yes.
Do you know I like you?
Thank you, Papa.
Do you know I like you?
Yes, kind of.
Okay. But I really don't like you. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Papa.
Next. Now, the reason why I'm asking all of you guys to come and speak here, because I'm assessing. I want to know what you have to say about yourself. Aaja bhai, aaja. Look at the camera.
Hello?
Step back. Okay. Bring it close to your mouth.
What's the question?
Bring the mic close to
Yeah.
your mouth.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
mic.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
beta. Tell us about you.
About me? What, just anything about me?
Yeah, anything.
Oh, okay. Well,
Start with your name.
my name's Aryan. I think I'm a very nice person.
Okay.
Yeah. I also think that I'm very polite to people.
Good. That's good to be polite.
Yeah, I know. I'm also very generous.
You're very generous.
Yeah.
Give me your jacket.
Can you?
Leave it here.
Okay. Can I take my phone out of my jacket, please?
No, you're generous. All right, go ahead.
What else do I say?
Tell us about yourself, your hobbies, what you like, what you don't like,
Yeah.
and your favorite subjects at school.
Okay, I'll start with that first. Favorite subject? Well, I only do two subjects, so I mean, there's not really much option. I guess IT I mean, I do IT. I also do engineering.
What year are you in? Are you in school, high school, or college?
College.
College. What college do you go to?
Coulton College.
Coulsdon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not.
Are you doing your sixth form?
Kind of. I mean, college, take from same thing, but I mean, yeah. Coulton College isn't really that great of a college, but I mean, it's
It's not good?
no. Well, from my experience, I haven't come across any problems. It's been quite fun actually. So yeah, I mean, it's been good.
Then you should like it.
Yeah, but the people that go there, no, I don't.
You're one of them.
Oh,
Isn't that true?
no, I don't think that's true.
What's wrong with people? Why you don't like them?
Let's see. Arrogant, very rude, very selfish as well. Speak too much slang.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, and yeah. Well,
There are always good people and bad people everywhere.
yeah, but
So you mingle with those who are good.
yeah.
Don't mingle with those who are bad.
Yeah.
Simple, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to do that right now.
There is no college to which all good people go. There is not one single college in this world where you can say, oh, this college is good because everybody is good here. There is no such thing as that.
Yeah, but the thing is, with the college I go to, there's too many bad people that it's very rare that you could find like a good person or a kind person. And also right now,
But you go to college for your studies. You don't have to mingle with bad people.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, concentrate on your studies and come back home. You don't have to be with them if they're bad people.
Yeah, I know. I tried to stay away from the bad people. Right now, I'm in 2 different friend groups. One of them kind of bad. The other one, I'd say pretty good, considering they're smart people and I could gain a bit of knowledge from them. So I'm trying to slowly transition. And the reason why I'm slowly transitioning and so doesn't create any problems, anything.
Now you can have all of these as your friends, and they're all good.
Yeah,
You spend your time with them.
they live pretty far.
All these boys, huh?
They live pretty far from me. I have to kind of,
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
So do I just leave my jacket there?
Take it.
I'll take it? Okay.
Who else is left? Step back, step back. Are you in the frame?
Hello? Oh.
Chin up. Look at the camera. Speak.
Goshamarba.
Gorshay Marba, what's your name?
My name is Nurul Riaz.
Okay. Tell us about yourself. What school do you go to? What year you are in?
I'm in year 7. I go Harris Academy, Martin.
Harris Academy, where?
Martin.
Oh. Is it on Northborough Road at the traffic lights? That's the one, right? Okay.
I enjoy doing computer science and engineering. I also like DT because like I can be creative and like do my own like that. I can just like be free. Like I can do whatever I want in DT.
So you don't care for the design.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
All right. And you have friends?
Yeah, I've made some friends.
You did?
Yeah.
Are they good?
I mean, yeah.
What do you generally talk about when you're sitting with your friends?
I just talk about like the subjects. Like I really like my computer science teacher.
And that's all you discuss?
Yeah, kind of.
Nothing else?
I also discuss playing games because, like, I also like video games.
Okay. And what else?
Nothing.
You don't go after the girls?
No,
You don't?
no, I'm not interested in that.
Do you go after boys then? No, I'm just asking. Don't do this. Come on.
No, I don't go after.
You don't go after anyone?
Yeah, I just like mainly look for like good friends who like have positive vibes.
Oh. You're a saint of God. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Are you angry?
no,
Tell me. If you're angry,
I'm not.
I can take your anger out. I am elder brother of your mother.
Yeah,
Do you know that?
yes.
Really?
She just told me when I was young.
Oh, okay. Tell us about your hobbies.
I enjoy playing cricket because like I think I'm naturally talented at it.
You're naturally talented at it. Oh my gosh. And I don't know about you. Okay, tell me what does it mean when you say I'm naturally talented about it?
Like when I first started playing, I was like kind of bad, but like I got into like the gist of the sport quite easily.
What do? You bat or you ball?
But
Mm-hmm. How do you play a cover drive?
um
Because you have a natural talent. Okay, Nasib, I will tell you, okay?
okay.
Yeah?
Indeed.
So, next summer, we will invite all the boys to come to our ground and we will coach them.
Oh,
Yeah?
indeed.
Especially Wajid Bhai will deal with the kids, coaching them. Wajid Bhai is there. Okay, good boy. Next. Aajo, mera bhai, aajo.
Gohar Shahi Merhaba. My name is Hamid Gohar Khan, and when I'm old, I want to be an AI engineer.
What engineer?
AI engineer.
AI, artificial intelligence engineer.
Yes.
Ooh. Wow. Ooh. AI engineer. Who told you about this AI?
I just like
Huh?
I thought about I like making things, and mostly I just like robots and everything.
Hey. Wow. That's amazing. I'm impressed.
You're impressed?
Oh, yeah, I am. You don't believe me?
I do believe you.
Why were you surprised? You're laughing. Have you got friends?
Yes.
They also like AI.
Some of them be like what was it? Be like coding, and some of them be like
What is coding?
coding is like I don't really know how to explain it, boo.
But you know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I ask Fatima what is coding?
I'm like really.
If you don't know how to explain, then simply say what you do
Like,
when you're doing coding.
it's like you tell the computer to make an action. Like, you tell it something and it does it or something. I'm not really sure.
Can somebody tell me what coding is? Anyone?
Goshawa Papa, coding is basically programming where you writing instructions to a computer. So you're basically telling the program what to do.
Okay. So, what are your hobbies?
I mostly like football and
Football.
cricket.
How old are you?
10.
Good. How's your arm?
It's good.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, beta. Thank you for coming.
thank you.
Jamal.
Gashara Papa.
थोड़ा पीछे हो जाओ. हाँ बेटा बोलो.
I'm 15. I'm in year 11.
तेरी दाढ़ी तो ऐसी है जैसे वो सफेदी करने वाला जो है ना ब्रश होता है. काट लिया करना इधर से
जी.
कैंची से.
I don't know. I'm just experimenting.
What?
Like here.
Oh.
Um
Okay, tell us about yourself, Jamal.
I'm studying year 11. I'm doing my
Year 11.
Yeah, G. Doing for GCSEs, I chose triple science because I feel like there's a lot of opportunities that come along with it. And I don't know what to choose for my future. Like I have two options that I was wondering between. Either going into medicine or mechanical engineering. Because,
What's mechanical engineering?
It's like the construction of like mechanisms like cars, engines, etc. Things like that. Planes, stuff like
And what's the other one?
medicine.
Medicine.
Ji.
You mean you want to go into pharmaceutical
Ji.
education, right?
Ji.
That's very tough.
Ji.
You'll have to study organic chemistry
Yeah.
in medicine,
It's
especially physical chemistry.
It's gonna be hard.
Nothing is hard if you can put in hard work. Nothing is hard.
Ji.
It's all about, taking interest and putting in some efforts. That's all.
Ji.
Nothing is impossible.
Ji, Papa.
So you have to change your mindset. Don't call anything difficult.
Ji.
Try your best, right?
Ji, Papa.
If you need help, seek help. When you know things, they are not hard. They're not difficult. They are difficult only to those who don't want to learn.
Ji.
Yeah? Why do you call it difficult? It's a general thing. It's for everybody. Why do you call it difficult? Either you know it or you don't know it. You know it because you study it, and you don't know it because you don't study it. So when you study it, it's not difficult. When you don't want to study it, then it's difficult.
Ji, Papa.
Right?
Ji.
Nothing is hard. Put in effort. Genuine effort. Today you want to spend your time in play, in gossip. But tomorrow you will regret.
Ji.
But if you concentrate on your studies today, right? Tomorrow, your education will let you cherish.
Ji.
Education is a must.
Ji, Papa.
And education requires some serious efforts.
Ji, Papa.
It's not about A, B, C, D grade. It's about 100%.
Ji.
right? For example, you're doing MBBS and you get 70% marks. It means only 70% of the education you're learning, 30% is down the drain. So when your patient comes, you only know 70%. 30% of your patients will die. 30% of your patient will have wrong medication from you. So you have to be 100% accurate. And that is education. It's for everybody. I'm not telling you off. Never call anything difficult or hard. When you put in effort, you will learn. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're true, Papa. True.
Anna?
Papa.
So beta, you can play. You can go to a ground. You can spend some time with your friends. But most important thing in your life right now is your studies,
Papa.
your education.
Ji.
If you waste this time, then tomorrow you will be doing minicab or working in McDonald's.
Ji, Papa.
Oh, that will not sound right. Yeah? So, work hard today for your bright future.
Ji.
I'm not trying to upset you or degrade you or humiliate you.
No, Papa.
I'm giving you a piece of advice because I'm a lot older than you.
Ji.
And if you follow my advice, you will be the one who will be reaping the benefits of this.
Ji.
ठीक है बेटा?
Ji.
Okay. Tell us about your hobbies.
I like spending time with my friends. And,
What usually you do with your friends? What do you talk about?
We talk about anything.
Quran? No?
Maybe. Sometimes it can come up.
Uh-huh.
Ji.
Okay. What do you generally talk about?
Generally, well, the friends that I surround myself with in school, we're usually playing like sports, so table tennis, cricket, whatever. We
Oh.
also play video games, so maybe the latest things that happen we're talking about. But then there's always like general questions that come up and things that are just we're curious about, and we talk about it together.
You talk about girls?
No, Papa, not really.
Come on.
I mean, they can come up, but it's not like we chase after them.
Who can come up?
Girls, I mean, the topic of girls can come up, but we don't really chase after them. Or it's not like our priority.
Not priority.
Ji.
Okay.
Ji.
Good boy. Shave it off. You know you're a good boy.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Ji.
And I love you.
I love you too, Papa.
ये जुनैद बैठा रहता है, ये आता नहीं है. पहले जुनैद को भेजो. अब्दे रियाज पहले, let him come first. जुनैद.
Kishama, Papa.
Say sorry to Fatima first.
Sorry, Fatima.
She was falling from her, she was playing and she was falling on the ground and you took a picture and you were laughing. Say sorry.
Sorry, Fatima.
With remorse,
Sorry, Fatima.
with some tears in your eyes. Don't laugh.
Sorry, Fatima.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, tell us about you.
My name is Junaid Gohar.
Okay. What's good about you?
I like games.
What games? Mind games? Oh, just simple games. Okay.
All games.
All games.
I like maths and science.
Tell me one thing that you like about your dad. Don't be scared. He's sitting far away. What do you like about your dad?
I don't know.
Take this, eat it. What do you like about your dad?
He's sometimes kind to me.
He is sometimes kind. Oh, that's so nice of him. What do you like about your mom?
She's always kind.
Wow. Are you scared?
Sort of.
Why? Why are you scared?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. You don't have to be scared. Fear in the heart is not good for your growth, for your emotional growth, for your mental growth. It's not good. So, don't give space to fear in your heart, because it will rob you of you. It's going to rob you of your self-esteem, self-confidence. Yeah?
Yeah.
Just make sure whenever you speak the truth. Whenever you do something, you do the right thing. And then you don't have to be scared. Simple. And never be scared of your father or your mother. If sometimes they tell you off, it's not because they hate you, it is because you do something wrong and they tell you off to correct you. So never be scared of your father or your mother. Their anger is not genuine. It's sometimes, most of the times, is frustration. Most of the time is just an abrupt reaction when they see their kids doing something really wrong. So they, become emotional and they react. Perhaps they need to know how to react. Okay?
Yeah.
Can you quickly go and hug your dad and tell him that I love you? Hurry up. You're not done yet. Tell us about your hobbies.
I only like games.
Open up. Don't be scared now. Open up. Speak normally.
I kind of like footballs.
Football. You're good at it?
Not really.
You like watching movies?
Sometimes.
What's your favorite movie?
Cars.
Cars. Ooh. So you watch Top Gear?
Yeah.
Oh. What's your favorite car?
BMW.
Oh, I know where it's coming from. Wow, good. You have any interest in spirituality?
Yeah.
Really? What do you like about it?
It makes me happy sometimes.
Wow. It makes you happy. When you're in real waters, in trouble, what do you do? Do you think of Sarkar and do you tell Sarkar, Sarkar, help me?
Sometimes.
But not always.
Yeah.
But if always you're in trouble and you call upon Sarkar and Sarkar helps you out, then you should always think of Sarkar first thing when you're in trouble. Yeah?
Yeah.
Nobody else can help. Only Sarkar will help. In certain matters. Yeah?
Yeah.
Not like the glass is there and you want the glass to be brought to you and nobody's bringing it to you. And you say, Sarkar, please ask somebody to bring the glass. Not that kind of help. Help where humans fail, only the Lord will help you out. Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you like singing? You listen to music.
Yeah.
What music? Pop? Rock? Easy listening?
Yeah,
Gothic?
I don't know.
You don't know? So what music do you like?
Music with bass.
With bass. Or a bass. Is it rock? Can you smile?
Yeah.
Smile. Good boy. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, beta. Go back a little. Okay, what's your name?
Ibrahim.
Why are you here? We thought you died long time ago. 5,000 years ago. How old are you?
9.
9. Okay. No, that's not how you reply. Say, I am 9 years old.
I am 9 years old.
Okay? What school do you go to?
Winterbourne Boys Academy. Winterbourne Boys Academy.
I go to Winterbourne Boys Academy.
Yeah.
Complete sentences, yeah? Tell us about your hobbies. What do you like to do?
Play games like
Video games?
Mm.
And?
playing on my PS4, playing Roblox and stuff.
PS4. What do you play?
Fortnite.
Does it have Mortal Kombat?
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
I don't play it that much.
Oh, you don't play that much. Who loves you the most, your father or your mother?
Both.
Both.
My mother and dad love me the most.
Your mother and your father, both. And your brother?
He does.
He does?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for coming.
Mashallah, Papa. I like playing video.
What's your name?
Abdiriyaz. I like playing video games, and
Tell us about your qualification.
I'm going to Croydon College and studying games and animation.
Is it sixth form or?
It's a college.
Yes, sometimes. So you have already done sixth form.
There's like the same. You can pick either.
So you're doing sixth form actually at college,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So what are your subjects?
It's just a single course, games and animations.
As a diploma?
Yeah. A BTEC.
I really don't get it. Is it doing sixth form or apprenticeship or a diploma or what?
Sixth form, and when you go to a separate actual place that's only a college, it's called college. So you're going to college and you're doing what there?
Games and animation. It's like how you create, like how they create games, 3D and 2D on the computer.
So after this completion of this course, will you be able to make your own games?
Yeah.
So are you talking about software, right?
Yeah, like 3D modeling and animations.
So how good at it are you now? Can you make a game?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I can 3D model. I've made a few cars in softwares.
Would you like to show me later on?
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Okay. What other subjects interest you?
Coding, like computer science, because you need to, like, for creating games, you need to code them.
All right, Abduriyaz, you're a very nice boy.
Thank you, Papa.
And I love you.
Thank you.
You're very kind, calculated, very, very kind.
Thank you, Papa.
I think Shahid Bhai needs you. And you need him. He'll teach you a lot.
Okay.
इसका माइंड उधर ही है ना, तो इसको साथ लगाओ, मिशन में भी बड़ा काम आएगा, है ना? ओके बेटा. I would like to invite Bushra Baji, and I would like to ask her tell us about parenting, how difficult a job it is, and how do you cope with this? Do you get frustrated? Do you get angry?
गोशा महबा सईदी.
Go Shaima beta.
जी सईदी, डिफिकल्ट है. जैसे जैसे बच्चे बड़े होते हैं तो वो डिफरेंट स्टेजेस आती हैं. तो आई थिंक टाइम के साथ साथ हर चीज़ डिफरेंट होती है. डिफिकल्ट तो है.
सबसे ज्यादा परेशानी कब होती है?
जब सुनते नहीं हैं.
तो सारे ही बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं.
वो आपने बताया.
कुछ ऐसे भी बच्चे होते हैं जो सुन लेते हैं.
जी होते हैं सईदी.
अरे नहीं यार, कहाँ होते हैं मुझे बताओ.
मुझे लगता है होते हैं.
होते हैं.
जी.
अच्छा एक बात बताओ.
जी सईदी.
तुम इतने बड़े होने के बाद, इतनी एज होने के बाद, जितनी अकल तुम्हारे अंदर है, क्या वही स्टैंडर्ड, वही अकल का दर्जा बच्चों से भी एक्सपेक्ट करोगी तुम?
नहीं सईदी.
ये एक जगह है ना, यहाँ पर आपको सोचना है कि वो भी बच्चे हैं, उनका मयार अकल का, दानिश का ऐसा नहीं है.
जी सही.
अभी उनको ग्रोथ की जरूरत है.
जी.
जब तुम्हारी समझ में ये चीज आ जाएगी ना, तो फिर तुम्हारे अंदर फोरबियरेंस आ जाएगी, फ्रस्ट्रेशन चली जाएगी. फिर तुम अपने आप को कहोगे कि यू नो इट्स ओके बिकॉज देयर किड्स,
जी.
दे नीड टू लर्न.
जी.
हाँ, हमारा प्रॉब्लम क्या है? वी एंटिसिपेट them to know everything without us teaching them.
जी.
समझ रहे हो?
जी.
बुरा तो नहीं लग रहा?
नहीं.
तो आहिस्ता आहिस्ता आएगा. But one thing is very important. Don't be too nosy.
जी.
Don't pick on them on every single thing.
जी सही.
The more you criticize, the worse it is for you and them.
जी.
मेरा ये ख्याल है. I mean, you can tell them off only when it's quite necessary. Unnecessary yelling, unnecessary depiction of anger is not going to help. It's going to turn them into stubborn kids. I'm sorry to say, but this is what my observation is.
जी सही.
अच्छा, अब मुझे बताओ कहाँ परेशानी ज्यादा होती है? आपने अभी ये कहा ना कि भाई ये सुनते नहीं है.
जी सही दी.
तो कभी ये सोचा कि मेरे समझाने के अंदाज में अगर मैं चेंज लाऊं तो शायद फिर सुन ले? तुमको बुरा तो नहीं लग रहा है मैं ऐसी बातें कह रहा हूँ?
नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं सही दी. मैंने ये किया है.
अच्छा.
मैंने आराम से समझाने की 1 दफा, 2 दफा, 3 दफा. आई ट्राइड सही दी.
अच्छा.
फिर उसके बाद फिर फ्रस्ट्रेशन हो जाती है.
अच्छा, और
जी सही।
और बताओ
किस बारे में? और
बच्चों के बारे में।
सही, और तो बस यही मेरी फ्रस्ट्रेशन होती है व्हेन दे डोंट लिसन इन वन गो। दैट्स माय
हर मामले में क्या ऐसा करते हैं, या सिर्फ होमवर्क के मामले में नहीं सुनते, या किसी भी मामले में नहीं सुनते? जैसे तुमने कहा जाओ टेक ए शावर, वो नहीं सुन रहा। अपना रूम टाइडी अप, और वो नहीं सुन रहा। कपड़े चेंज करो, वो नहीं सुन रहा। हर मामले में?
नहीं, हर मामले में नहीं।
हर मामले में तो नहीं ना,
नहीं।
सिर्फ चंद चीजों में।
जी।
तो फिर उससे पूछो ये क्या मसला है।
वो भी किया है सही ने।
अच्छा, यू हैव ट्राइड ऑल।
जी।
अच्छा, फिर क्या हुआ?
समझ ही नहीं आती कि क्या मसला है।
अच्छा, एक बात बताओ,
जी।
क्या ऐसा होता है कि तुमने कुछ कहा, उसने नहीं सुना, फिर वाजिद भाई गए, उन्होंने कहा और उसकी बात मान ली?
जी, होता है समटाइम्स।
तो सोचो क्यों होता है।
Yeah.
इसका मतलब है कि उनके समझाने का तरीका मुख्तलिफ होगा।
नहीं, उसको पता है कि मेरी बस हो गई है, तो शी इज गोना टेल डैड।
तो डैड से डरता है वो, या
जी।
रिस्पेक्ट करता है?
बोथ।
डरता भी है?
जी।
आपसे नहीं डरता?
पता नहीं। नॉट ही सेइंग नो।
नहीं तो आपको सोचना चाहिए ना भाई,
जी।
कि क्यों मुझसे डरता नहीं है, मेरा खौफ, मेरा अदब क्यों निकल गया है? पता है क्यों निकल गया? वो बार बार जो नेगिंग होती है,
जी।
उसकी वजह से आदमी की इज्जत चली जाती है।
यस।
तो जो जरूरी मामला हो, सिर्फ उसके ऊपर नुक्ताचीनी कर, वरना फिर बच्चे क्या समझते हैं, अबे इनका तो काम ही यही है, बोलते रहो, बोलने दो, फिर वो रिस्पेक्ट निकल जाती है। बुरा तो नहीं लग रहा?
नहीं नहीं, आई थिंक ये मेरी डिस्कशन हुई थी वाजिद से। देन ही
इखलाक तुम इधर आ जाओ, उधर बैठ जाएं बराबर में, ताकि फिर हम वाजिद भाई से भी कुछ कहें। अच्छा जी।
जी, वाजिद से मेरी एक डिस्कशन हुई थी।
अच्छा।
तो वाजिद ने मुझे कहा था कि बार बार कहने से
हाँ,
वो फ्रस्ट्रेट होता है,
बिल्कुल सही है।
तो मैंने वो कम कर दिया।
अच्छा,
आई थिंक शायद हम दो ही बंदे होते हैं घर में। मैं
तो
उस
पड़ोसियों को बुला लिया।
तो शायद मैं बार-बार मैं उसी को कहूँगी शायद इस वज़ह से वो फ्रस्ट्रेट हो जाता है या मैं फ्रस्ट्रेट हो जाती हूँ।
हम्म। तो एक और आ जाए तो क्या परेशानी है? तुमने अभी जिक्र किया ना, कम बंदे हैं, कोई इसका भाई, कोई इसकी बहन। नॉट अ गुड आइडिया। वाजिद भाई, आपका पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू बच्चों की तरबियत के हिसाब से क्या है?
जी, सही थोड़ी सी तो कल इस बारे में बात हुई थी, लेकिन
हाँ।
मेन जो चीज़ है, मैं वही सोचता हूँ कि उसको इतना ज़्यादा आपने यानी कि बिल्कुल उसके हिसार नहीं बनाना, बात कर के हर चीज़ के अंदर, कि बच्चे का कॉन्फिडेंस जो है ना,
हाँ।
वो रूइन हो जाए।
हाँ।
तो आपने उसको इतनी स्पेस देनी है कि जिसमें उसका इंटरेस्ट, जो उसकी जो फीलिंग्स हैं, वो हर्ट ना हो। और साथ-साथ आपको पता चलना चाहिए कि भई उसका इंटरेस्ट किस चीज़ में है, क्या चीज़ उसको मोटिवेट करती है, किस चीज़ से वो जो है बच्चा जो है वो सैटिस्फाइड फ़ील करता है। ये चीज़ें करने के लिए आप अगर अपना हर चीज़ उसके ऊपर कह लें कि इम्पोज़ करेंगे, दिस इज़ व्हाट परफेक्ट चाइल्ड शुड बी इन माय व्यू। तो अगर आप ऐसा सोचेंगे और कहेंगे कि उसी नज़रिए से कि भई जैसा मैं सोच रहा हूँ, जैसा मैं एक्सपेक्ट करता हूँ, जैसे मैं एक्सपेक्ट करती हूँ, वैसी ही मुझे आउटकम मिलनी चाहिए, तो वो तो पॉसिबल नहीं होगा, क्योंकि हम सब डिफरेंट हैं एक-दूसरे से जो है। और
बिल्कुल सही है।
और यही खूबसूरती जो है उसकी होती है, यानी कि इस चीज़ की कि जो वैरायटी या वर्सटैलिटी जो है
बिल्कुल।
उसमें अब एक ही तरह की चीज़ हो तो डेफ़िनेटली उसमें बच्चा जो है वो अपनी जो उसकी अंदर की जो कह लें इनर वॉइस है, जो उसकी एक्सपर्टीज़ हैं, जो स्किल्स हैं, वो उभर के सामने नहीं आएँगी आपको। तो आप उस पे इम्पोज़ तो कर सकते हो, जैसे हमारे पाकिस्तानी फैमिली के अंदर यही होता है कि जी अगर 3 बच्चे हैं, 4 बच्चे हैं तो वो पेरेंट्स क्या करते हैं, यही कर रहे होते हैं कि एक डॉक्टर बन जाए, एक इंजीनियर बन जाए, कोई आर्मी में चला जाए, तो कोई एक मौलवी-शौलवी भी बन जाए तो हमारे साथ पूछते जो है माफ़ करो। तो बच्चे की ना सुना और ना उसका समझा कि उसमें इंटरेस्ट किस चीज़ का है या क्या, बस अपनी चीज़ इम्पोज़ करने की कोशिश की। तो मैं इस चीज़ के बारे में मेरा मतलब यानी कि राय ऐसी नहीं है कि मैं खिलाफ़ हूँ इसमें कि भई हम कोई चीज़ इम्पोज़ करें। हाँ, उसको अच्छा और बुरा वो समझाएँ या समझाने की कोशिश करें। अब जैसे कल भी मेरी ज़ुरान से बात हो रही थी तो मैं इसको यही कह रहा था कि देखो अगर जिस वक़्त मुझे ये पता चल गया एज़ अ फ़ादर कि you can make the right judgment call, what's good for you, what's bad for you, and you can prioritize your own stuff, अपनी चीज़ें जैसे जैसे प्रायोरिटाइज कर सकते हो तब मुझे कोई भी किसी की चीज़ से प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी क्योंकि मेरी सारी की सारी टेंशन जो है वो ख़त्म हो जाएगी बिल्कुल।
सही।
तो अगर मैंने आपको कोई पनिशमेंट के तौर पे या कुछ किया है, जैसे फ़ोन ले लिया या मैंने तुम्हारी डिवाइस ले ली, आईपैड ले लिया या जो भी कुछ है, उसकी रीज़न यही है कि जब मुझे ये लगा कि व्हाइल यू हैव ऑल दीज़ फैसिलिटीज़, यू स आपको प्रायोरिटीज़ के लिए जजमेंट जो है ये कॉल करना, वो नहीं समझ आ रहा, वो मैच्योरिटी मुझे नज़र नहीं आ रही।
हुँ, हुँ।
Then I have to teach you how to prioritize your stuff, right? तो जैसे स्टडीज़ हैं, होमवर्क है, ये चीज़ें जो है उसकी एक इम्पोर्टेंस है, तभी आपको होमवर्क दिया जा रहा है।
हुँ।
और अगर आप प्रैक्टिस नहीं करोगे, रिवाइज़ नहीं करोगे, तो यू वोंट बी पुटिंग योर बेस्ट फुट फॉरवर्ड।
हुँ।
तो ये स्टडीज़ को आपने प्रायोरिटाइज़ करना है और जो है उसके लिए सबसे मेन चीज़ यही है कि खुद से जब तक नहीं होगा बच्चे में ये सेंस ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी या कह लें कि इंटरेस्ट कि मैंने खुद से करना है और अपनी विलिंगनेस, अब जैसे आप सब बच्चों से पूछ रहे हैं कि आप क्या चाहते हैं, व्हाट इज़ योर इंटरेस्ट, किन सब्जेक्ट्स को ज़्यादा एंजॉय करते हैं, ये वो डेफिनेटली ये उन्हीं सब्जेक्ट्स के अंदर ज़्यादा परफॉर्म करेंगे अच्छा जिनको वो लाइक करते हैं।
जी, बिल्कुल।
लेकिन मेन चीज़ तो यही है कि इनको ये समझना चाहिए कि ये पीरियड बहुत शॉर्ट होता है,
हाँ।
स्पेशली 9 ग्रेड के बाद जो 12th ग्रेड आपका होता है या जिसको ए लेवल्स और ये लोग बोल रहे हैं 12-13 जो है, दैट्स द मोस्ट क्रिटिकल पीरियड ऑफ योर लाइफ। अगर आपने उन 4 या 5 सालों में अपना जो कुछ भी था
माइंड
कैरियर है,
मेकअप नहीं
माइंड
किया।
मेकअप नहीं किया, देन इट विल बी टू लेट।
सही है।
फिर तो आपकी सारी की सारी ज़िंदगी जो है ना वो उसी फाउंडेशन के ऊपर अगर आपने वो मिस कर दी, इट विल बी कंप्लीटली रून्ड ऑल टुगेदर।
सही।
तो आप बाद में क्या करेंगे? ज़ाहिर है यानी कि अच्छा हाँ, दूसरी चीज़ ये उस दिन भी मैं इनसे बात कर रहा था कि काफ़ी बच्चे इस तरह से होते हैं कि आपको फैसिलिटीज़ भी प्रोवाइड की जाए और आपको सपोर्ट भी मिल रही हो, हर चीज़ हो रही हो, तो आप रादर देन जो है खुद फ़ोकस करो, खुद से प्रायोरिटाइज़ करो और खुद से अपनी स्टडीज़ के ऊपर या सीरियस हो। आप क्या करते हो, दूसरों को कंप्लेन करना स्टार्ट कर देते हो, मतलब मेरे टीचर्स नहीं सही, मेरा स्कूल नहीं सही, मेरे फ्रेंड्स की वजह से ऐसा हो गया। तो एट द एंड ऑफ द डे होगा क्या? लूज़र तो आप खुद ही होगे।
सही है।
टाइम विल पास ठीक है, आपके टीचर्स भी ख़त्म मतलब है, चलो स्कूल से आप चलो फ़ारिग हो जाओगे, कॉलेज से फ़ारिग हो जाओगे। जो आपके फ्रेंड्स थे सो कॉल्ड जिनके साथ आपने टाइम वेस्ट किया, दे विल मूव अवे एज़ वेल। तो बाद में तो आप ही ने सफ़र करना है सारी लाइफ जो है। तो इसलिए इस पीरियड को अवेल करना, इसमें सबसे बेस्ट चीज़ जो है यानी कि आपने खुद अपना टाइम अवेल करना, दैट्स योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। आपके पेरेंट्स आपको सपोर्ट करेंगे ऑफ कोर्स, वो मैंने जैसे कल कहा था कि दे वांट यू टू बी मोर सक्सेसफुल देन देम, ठीक है? उससे बेहतर फादर कौन होगा, जो मतलब है यानी कि जो उसके लिए चीज़ खुशकिस्मत कौन होगा जिसका बेटा उसके लिए हर रेस्पेक्ट से या बेटी जो है वो सक्सेसफुल हो, रूहानी लिहाज से भी और दुनियावी लिहाज से भी, कैरेक्टर्स के लिहाज से भी, पर्सनैलिटी के लिहाज से भी। अब कल जिस तरह ज़ुरान से वापसी पे जाते हुए मैंने उससे पूछा कि व्हाई डिड यू से दैट ओके आई एम अ ट्रू डेफिनेशन ऑफ अ जेंटलमैन और तो देन डिड यू रियली मीन इट एंड ही स्टार्टेड एक्सप्लेनिंग कि yes I mean it because I feel you are complete and you are a gentleman, the way you speak, the way you treat people, etc., all those things. But I was explaining him that okay, these are few aspects, but I do have some aspects where I lack and I want you to be even better in those aspects. तो मैं इसको यही बता रहा था कि जैसे you are not shy, you are very open, you talk
Bold.
about people. हाँ, तो इसी तरीके से सेकेंडली जो है आप जो है आपका सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर जो है ज़ोरान को मैं यही बता रहा था इट्स बेटर देन मी. सो ऑल दोज एस्पेक्ट्स make you even better than me. That's why I expect a lot more as compared to where I am from you. तो इसी चीज़ से ये जो बात कर रही थी बुशरा जो है कि फ्रस्ट्रेशन जो है वो यही होती है कि आप बार-बार जो है किसी छोटी चीज़ के ऊपर करते रहेंगे और अपने ऊपर भी आपको यानी कि होगा कि यार आई हैव बीन टेलिंग हिम ओवर एंड ओवर अगेन और अगर वो नहीं कर रहा उस बारे में यानी कि फ़ौरन जैसे सर सईदी कल आपने ज़िक्र किया था रूम के बारे में कि दे समटाइम्स मेक मैस और क्वाइट ऑफन दो कपड़े इधर पड़े हुए हैं सॉक्स उधर पड़े हुए हैं ये वो मैं इनको कितनी दफ़ा ये कह चुका हूँ कि जस्ट लीव इट एज इट इज़. It will take maybe 3 days, 4 days, a week. Point will come. Then he's going to realize by himself that what the hell is this? What is my room? A friend of him comes और ये फ़ोन पे बात करता है किसी से ये वो सब कुछ. खुद उसको जब तक नहीं रियलाइज़ होगा तब तक वो कैसे मतलब है यानी कि आप जो है यानी आपने ट्राई कर लिया बार-बार बात करके. तो जस्ट लीव इट. ये मैं इनको ये कहता हूँ और इसी वजह से जो है यानी कि दोनों के फ्रस्ट्रेशन बच्चों की बढ़ जाती है जब उनको बार-बार ये चीज़ पोक की जाए और कहा जाए तो वो वैल्यू ख़त्म हो जाती है आपकी वैल्यू की बात की जो है और नसीहत की जो है.
बहुत मेहरबानी वाजिद भाई और सही कह रहे हैं आप. आई एग्री विद यू. अच्छा, आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क यू ऑल ऑफ यू, दैट्स अ वेरी सेंसिटिव वन. Yeah. Can you tell me when your parents deal with you, where do you think your parents shouldn't do what they do to you? And what complaints do you have with your parents? So that I can tell them to work on them. Yeah. Sometimes the kids, the kids are kids. They can make a lot of mistakes. However, but the parents are grown up, adult, more experienced. They have more experience of life. They cannot afford to make a mistake, especially when they're raising up a child. Right? And unfortunately, in our Pakistani society, most of us have double standards. Do you agree? One thing is from our culture, and another thing is from our own being. And we're stuck in the middle. We're confused. We're looking for our true identity, who we actually are. What culture should we follow? Yeah? So don't bottle it up. Speak about it so that we can fix it. Yeah? Now, you have any complaints about your parents and you don't speak about it, they will never correct themselves. So you need to have a voice. You need to let it out. And this is the best platform. Nobody will ask you about these things. Nobody will help you. So I advise you, if you have a problem and your parents, you think they don't understand it, right? So you explain it to them. And the parents should listen to their kids. And the parents should not make an issue out of ego, like, oh, you will now teach me. You. So, do you think you're ready to talk about it? All right. Give mic to Jasmine, and then I will invite Amira. Yeah?
Papa, as for my, sorry.
You know what I'm trying to do?
Yeah.
I'm trying to let you repair the emotional wounds and create an atmosphere where you feel free to discuss anything with your parents. Right? There are so many things that the parents find themselves to be hesitant and they don't want to talk about it. But then again, if you don't want to talk about it, is there any alternative? No. So your children will be left in lurch, unattended, unsolved. And this is not good for your emotional upbringing. Right? In order to be a successful person in life, you need to have self-respect, self-esteem, confidence. You should be able to distinguish between right and wrong. Unfortunately, sometimes you do right, and even then people persecute you. You know why? Because you know it is right, but they do not know it is right. Our society believes in myths rather than realities. I hope you understand that point. Yeah. So speak. I started a program some 2 years ago, and Nazo was invited, and the name of the program was Speak Your Heart. Maybe we can start it again. So speak your heart.
Papa. Okay. When it comes to my dad, if anything does happen, he's a very calm person. I like the way he, I think, I can't find the word, I think goes about it. He's calm. He doesn't raise his voice. He just says it's wrong. My mom, we actually kind of argue a lot because if I'm in a bad mood, I do tend to get rude. And then I've noticed that if my older brother gets a bit rude, then my mom treats it different to me.
But beta, remember one thing. It's not like your mother is bad. Right? Everybody has a different temperament. So your dad is a cool dude. But your mother has a different temperament, but it doesn't make her bad.
Yeah.
So they have their own way of dealing with you, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean your mother is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother is not bad. Your mother is a good person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go on.
I was gonna say, I do actually kind of, when I'm annoyed, I do get rude sometimes, but I say sorry. Me, sometimes if I'm in a bad mood, I'll say something in a bad tone, but I feel bad after I say sorry. But I was gonna say,
Are you talking about your mother?
yeah,
You say some rude stuff to your mother?
sometimes I say in a bad tone.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I say sorry after.
Mm-hmm.
But I was going to say, if my older brother says something, it's
Does he bully you?
No. Like if he says something in a bad tone, my mom will like treat it different to me. Like
But your brother understands you, right? Does he?
Sorry?
Your brother understands you, right? He does.
Yeah.
Does he help you?
Yeah.
Look, he came to comfort you. He cares about you. He's a good boy, isn't he?
I was gonna say my mom.
Even if your mother tells you off and, she shows anger to you, you still have to respect her.
Yeah.
Because when they tell you off, they don't mean any harm to you. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Stop crying now.
I was gonna say sometimes my mom treats it differently to my brother.
You treat a boy different. The way you treat a girl, you can't treat the boy the same way. That's the only reason, yeah? Not because your mother gives much importance to him and less importance to you. That's not the case. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Don't ever think that your mother gives you less importance. Yeah?
Yes, Papa.
Go on.
I was gonna say treats different to me. Well, she's calmer with him, and with me it's different. But yeah.
ये मिठाई खाओ बेटा, शाबाश. Eat it. Take one. Eat it now. Don't cry. Don't cry. You're growing up now. Everything is calm, okay? I'll tell her off, don't worry. Easy on yourself. Yeah? Good girl. Ujala, few words from you. It's important.
Sure, Papa.
Speak your heart.
I feel like I have two particular issues. My dad, I feel like I love him to bits. I love him a lot, and I've seen what he's done for us. But sometimes I would just like to talk to him, sit there and talk to him about anything. And sometimes I can't.
Don't be scared. Speak your heart.
It's just...
This is the only way to help yourself. He needs to know. And that's the best way. He's listening.
I just want to sit there and tell him everything, but sometimes I feel like he's there, but he's not listening. And he does a lot for us, and he does the most. But I just wish emotionally he was there for us. And I know he tries his best, but just a little, how was your day? Are you okay? Would help a lot. And I just never hear it from my dad. My mom, she does a lot as well. We get along a lot, but sometimes I feel like no matter what I do, she'll never be fully happy. And it's not her fault, but it's like I try to do everything to make them happy. I know I could do better, but sometimes it's just, I wish they could appreciate it. Like, I just wish, like, my graduation, my degree, I don't like it. I didn't like my subject. I did it for them so that they'd be proud of me. And I did make them proud, but sometimes I'm like, I wish you could be proud of the small things and just tell me I'm proud of you, beta.
Like, say it so they hear you.
Yeah, it's just so hard because I don't want to upset them. I don't want them to find out, oh, my daughter feels like this about me. because I know they do a lot for us. They do so much that we don't even know half of it. And I understand it. I see what they do, and I want to make their life easier, not harder. And I know we're all growing up, and there's more challenges for them, more new worries. But I just wish that those are the two issues I have.
Number one,
Pardon?
2 issues.
Yeah.
Number one,
Number one is my dad. I just wish he'd speak to me, just any casual, and be emotionally available.
communication gap,
Yeah.
right?
Very big communication gap.
Yeah.
And my mom, I just wish she could see the effort I'm trying. Like, even to say, oh, beta, I know you're trying, is more than enough.
So what we learned today, that there should not be any communication gap between the kids and the parents. You know, like schools, the parents should sit together with their kids once a week and ask them, how is everything? Do you have any problems? And if they do anything, any tiny bit of good thing, your appreciation will give them a massive boost. Appreciation is very important. Appreciation is actually encouragement. Yeah? Appreciation is encouragement. Am I right? So there has to be, you know, a day in a week when the parents should sit down with their kids and discuss things and ask them what problems do they have. Discuss it. If you are hesitant, you don't talk about it, then, you know, you will bottle it up and it will become a volcano one day and it will erupt and then everything will be destroyed. والدین کو چاہیے کہ اپنے بچوں سے ریگولرلی پوچھیں کیا پرابلم ہے ان کے ساتھ, کیا مسئلہ ہے ان کے ساتھ, پوچھیں. اور چھوٹا سا بھی اچھا کام کریں تو اس کو اپریشیٹ کریں. اللہ تعالیٰ نے بھی قرآن مجید میں کہا ہے کہ جو میرا شکر کرتا ہے میں اس کو زیادہ دیتا ہوں, ہے نا. تو اسی طرح اگر کوئی اچھائی کا کام, کوئی اچھا کام کیا ہے بچے نے, تو آپ اس کو اپریشیٹ کریں. جب اپریشیٹ کریں گے تو اس کی حوصلہ افزائی ہوگی. صحیح ہے. This is very important. Communication is very important. Very important. Today, you can't think of passing a day without your phone. You know the importance of the phone. It's a communicative skill, communicative tool. You don't think you can live without it. So this is how important it is. Your parents are the ones who are supposed to help you in every way. And the parents do want to help their kids. But maybe even they do not know that the whole thing becomes a mess up because of lack of communication. So make yourself heard, right? Make yourself, it's important. Amira, you would like to say something?
I think attention-wise, my mum, like, she gives me a lot of attention compared to my brothers. But I think the only issue that I really I get irritated about is when she tells me about how she used to cook and do all these things at her age. You know, she'd be like, "Oh, when I was your age, I used to stand there, watch my mom cook. You know, I used to cook for my in-laws at your age." And I would be like, "Yeah, but like I have a brother that's 11 years older than me. He can cook. You know, you can ask him to cook. You can ask Ali to cook. You know, either of them can cook. They're way older than me, but I'm the only one that gets asked because I'm a girl."
In our culture, our Pakistani parents are habitual of very seriously comparing themselves with their kids. When I was your age, I used to do this. When I was this, I was a lot better than you are. Don't do that. It's not good. I mean, I can only request. It's not good. Circumstances change. Times change. In our culture, they think if a girl doesn't know how to cook, she will not get married. But that's not India. It's not Shahjahanpur. It's bloody Croydon. Yeah? This is our cultural problem. But it's old. In olden days, that was the case. But, I mean, that was the only expertise girls would have. A girl was supposed to know how to cook. A girl was considered to be a housemaker, right? In those olden days, women would not be highly educated. But times have changed now. In those times, it was very important for girls to know how to cook, to iron the clothes, and to do jhadu and pocha. But we don't need it now. We have a Hoover. Right? So don't compare your daughters or your sons with yourselves. Times have changed. Now, if you give them this guilt trip, it is not going to help in your favor. It is going to make them rebellious. Trust me. Do not do that. It's not good. Gulshan might be really, really angry right now. But honestly, I need to update you. This is not Shahjahanpur. This is Croydon. Times have changed. Shut up. Cooking is not a big issue. You know, they can learn to cook anything. There are, recipes available on YouTube. Yeah. But don't, for God's sake, do not compare yourself with your kids. Like, I was this, I was that. When you speak to your kids while you're comparing yourself, you portray yourself to be so heroic. You're a hero. You're so good. You're so sublime. Right? But it's your ego that speaks in that moment, not you. You're putting your kids down. You're humiliating them. That's my understanding. You may differ. But I wouldn't appreciate it if you do that. You cannot compare. The times have changed. Things have changed. Right? Can I have a few words from you? We're coming pretty close to our zikr time, but we still have some time left.
Papa.
Be concise
Ji.
and precise and short
Yes.
and quick.
Yes, I'll try. Can I speak in Urdu instead?
No.
No? Okay. So before, I used to notice that my mom was really restrictive of like where I went and with whom I went. I didn't understand that. Like she has her concerns about where I'm going, but like she has my.
No, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
She should know where you're going.
Yeah, she has my location on several apps, and I don't mind that. But it was just like she used to say it was school to home, school to home, school to home, like nowhere in between. I didn't have time to go out with my friends at all.
So where else did you want to go in between?
Like after school, I'd want to go out with my friends sometimes. It wasn't always. It was just occasionally.
Occasionally.
And she was really
You
restrictive
can
about
go,
that.
but tell your mother where you're going.
I would tell her. But like this one time she let me go and I was so surprised. I stayed out like till 7 and I had this bearing guilt that I wasn't home yet. I wasn't home yet. She's gonna yell at me. She's gonna yell at me. I was so scared. But when I did get home, she wasn't mad or anything. So I was really glad about that.
How did it happen?
Sorry?
How did it happen? Why was she so calm?
Oh, I don't know. I was surprised too. I was so surprised because it was news to me. But no, I think she's been really light on me now. Like she's not as restrictive anymore. She's really understanding. So I'm glad about that.
All right. Fatima, you want to speak?
Papa.
For me, I think the problem is kind of also it's within our culture and within our standards, so it's really hard to change. For me as well, it's the way the boys and the girls are treated differently. I've always had this problem growing up because me and Jamal, our age gap is very small. It's only 2 years. But I don't know, I've always felt like he's been treated like such a kid compared to me. Obviously, he is a kid. But like just with
Is he older than you or younger?
Younger. He's younger than me.
Really?
By 2 years. But yeah, I just feel like it's within our standards as well. Like whenever we'd go to like our cousin's house, it'd always be like, especially like the cousins, you know, like the older brothers, they'd always be like, oh yeah, the girls of our household, they do nothing. Like it's like they kind of expect us to do like everything. Like, oh my God, why aren't you picking up the dishes? Why aren't you doing this? So they'd always complain about that. And I feel like that just kind of like, it was...
Are the cousins complaining or the aunties and uncles complaining?
I think
the cousins.
Yeah, it's mostly them, which is just a bit weird. But obviously, you know, our culture is very, very traditional, like very strict and traditional and...
Conservative.
Yeah, very conservative. Like the place that we're from and where our people come from. That's why, and it's just like weird. It's because they kind of expect to just be spoon-fed everything. Just like the female has to be doing like just so much. And I never liked it, especially growing up. And it just felt like so unequal because if I'm being expected to pick up the dishes, why isn't this grown?
Yeah, in Pakistan, Pakistan, this is their mindset.
Yeah.
The thing, cleaning the house, cooking food, and washing dishes. This is a woman's job.
Yeah.
And this is what they think.
Yeah, that's how.
But that's not good.
Yeah, that's.
Everybody should help.
Mhm.
Everybody should help.
Everybody should.
Yeah. Jalak, you have to say something. Why don't you leave your sisters behind? Make yourself heard.
Overall,
It's going to be very diplomatic.
no, whatever I'm going to say is with good intentions and honesty.
We anticipate that.
I am very grateful for my parents because obviously they've had a hard time with me. Sometimes I really want them to know that I'm trying, because they really care and they want the best for my health. But sometimes I wish that they understood that my disability is also something that it's new to me, and I'm trying to figure it out myself. And sometimes they love me a lot and they want the best for me, but they expect me to know what to do. And that's one thing that really like affects me, and it's not their fault. But and then another thing would be I love my dad, but my dad can get really emotional, so he gets really sad, and then he starts saying sad things that aren't nice to hear, and he doesn't. So sometimes I feel like he puts others' worries on himself, and he's very empathetic, and that affects his mental health, and then the way he behaves we don't like to see. And sometimes I feel like he puts other people's worries, other people's concerns over himself, and we don't like to, he'd be sad and he'd worry about other people, or he'd say that just things that I'm really sick, and I maybe just depressing stuff, because he cares so much about other people that it's like it's feeding into him, and then he becomes depressed, and I don't like seeing that. And sometimes he doesn't give time to us. I'd rather him be off his phone and not like talking to so many people and telling them that, helping them through their problems, but because it's indirectly affecting him. And I wish he'd spare his mental health a little and give a little bit more attention to us as kids, as his own family, as other people, and not his his other family. He should prioritize. I'm not saying that he shouldn't, but mental health with ethnic parents is something that really goes unnoticed, and they don't realize how much their mental health affects their kids, and the way they're emotionally feeling is very important. And I don't have many complaints against my mom. Both my parents are very beautiful,
They are.
and I love them so much. I just wish that sometimes there was more communication and
That's what it is. Lack of communication. Your dad is a wonderful man.
Yes.
Your mother is a wonderful.
Both my parents, I have no
They're both
complaints.
good. Yeah.
I have no complaints against my parents. The way they've brought me up, brought all of us up. They love us dearly, and we know that. And to me, I know it's their first time also raising children, their first time also going through phases through life. But I wish it was just conveyed in a better problem. And I want my parents to know that I'm really trying, and it's not something that I can fix. I'm trying to work my life around it, and sometimes I do feel like a burden. They don't make me feel like a burden, but I just personally feel like it, and I want that to stop. I want to stop feeling like a burden, and they don't make me feel like one, but sometimes I just wish I could do more for them. And
Why do you feel you're a burden? If they don't make you feel like you're a burden.
it's something I really struggle with.
There are millions of people with, one or another incapacity. Yeah? They're not burden.
I'm trying. It's really
You only have a defect in your leg. Some people have defect in their soul. Others have defect in their brain. You are better than millions of people. Everybody has incapacities.
Yeah.
Everyone has incapacities. Some incapacities are visible and some others are not visible. Some people are disabled,
Yeah, I just
but they are invisibly disabled.
yeah.
Not all disability is visible. Right or wrong?
Yeah. I just wish they knew that I was trying and I want to do better for myself, but it's really hard to come out of.
He knows. Your parent know you're trying. Now, because you're trying, you will get there. You believe in Sarkar? You try. Sarkar will fulfill your dream. Give a big, broad smile. Advertise your teeth. Come on. Let no incapacity stop you from what you want to do in your life. Yeah?
Papa, I don't know how to stop thinking like that. It's really hard.
Okay, I'll work on it. Yeah? Good girl. Now, I'm asking all the parents, do you think what I'm doing right now is good or bad? Am I hurting you? آپ لوگوں کا دل تو نہیں توڑ رہا میں؟ آپ کے بچوں کو ہی بلوا رہا ہوں اور آپ کا پینڈورا باکس کھل رہا ہے. Now I'm going to be a little brave and I'm going to invite Nazo to tell us what did she expect from her father and where her father failed, or what is it that he should have done. So I know how to improve myself in helping my kids out.
Gosh, I think my main problem is my mom.
No, talk about me now. Forget about the mom.
You gave me everything I wanted, everything I didn't receive from her. And
But I did not give you attention, Nazo.
you did in every way you could.
I did not give you attention.
You did.
Sorry, honestly, I didn't.
No, Papa, you did. You gave as much as you could. And for someone who is helping so many people to expect that much, you gave so much attention and love and everything that one person can need. I wouldn't be here without you. I would not be sitting here without you right now. Thank you, Papa. Every part of my personality, everything I have achieved is because of you. I really would not be sitting here if it wasn't for you. There's been many times in my life that I've been very close to losing everything I've had, and you've been there. And at that time, I may have not understood, but I understand now. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. I owe you my life. Everything that Mom was not able to do, I've forgiven her. I understand she did everything and does everything that she knows. She doesn't know better. But you have filled those gaps, those blank spaces in my life. And more. Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, beta. I realized that lack of communication is creating big hurdles. When the problems are not known, the solutions cannot be found. when the problems are not discussed, they cannot be resolved. That's what we need to understand as a parent, as a kid. When a disease is not diagnosed, no medicine can be prescribed. I believe most parents want to help their kids, but they fail to do this, either because they are not approachable and their kids do not approach them and tell them what their problem is, right? Like a problem between Saif and Amjad. It's all communication gap. Nothing else. Only communication gap. So, there should be no barrier between the parents and the kids. The kids should be so free to approach their parents and discuss their problems. But in order to do this, you need to earn their trust. They need to know that you're always there for them. If they want to share some of their issues and problems with you, and you become angry or you turn a deaf ear on them, obviously they will be discouraged. And they will be discouraged to an extent where they would think that it's useless to even share it with the parents. So you should always be ready to discuss things with your daughters, with your sons. If you can take care of this communication gap, a lot of problems will be solved. Do you agree? پانچ منٹ کے لیے میں ناصر کو انوائٹ کرتا ہوں جو تم کل باتیں کر رہے تھے. پہلے یہ بتاؤ, مجھے بہت ڈر لگ رہا ہے, مجھے بہت ڈر لگ رہا ہے. اس لیے ڈر لگ رہا ہے کہ پتہ نہیں بہت سارے پیرنٹس کا کیا ریئیکشن ہوگا, کہ سمجھیں گے کہ میں شاید ان کو ذلیل کر رہا ہوں یا ان کے بچوں کو میں ان کے خلاف کر رہا ہوں. لیکن میں اس بات کا قائل ہوں کہ بچوں کی سنی جائے, ان کی مدد کی جائے, ان کی مدد کی جائے, سمجھے, اور ان کی غلطیوں کو معاف کیا جائے. اور آٹومیٹیکلی یہ نہ سمجھا جائے کہ ان کو سب کچھ صحیح کرنا چاہیے. یہ ماں کے پیٹ سے پڑھے لکھے تو نہیں آئے نا, غلطیاں کریں گے, غلطیاں اجاگر ہوں گی, آپ ان کو پھر درست کریں گے, اس طرح ان کی تربیت ہوگی. The more, write it down, the more you make mistakes, the more you learn. نہیں, میں نے یہ سمجھا ہے, when you bottle up all your emotions in your heart and you don't discuss it, you don't talk about it, what happens is, bad conjecture is just around the corner, right? And a lot of room is created for misunderstanding and confusion. You need to talk it through. Talk, it's good to talk. Don't suffer in silence. Talk. Sometimes you think what you want to demand from your parents is not good, so you are shy about it. But that's bad. Discuss it with your parents. Whatever it is. Sometimes you think it's bad, but I want to do it. So you're scared. If I told my father, he would be upset. If I told my mother, she would be upset. And I don't want that to happen. But what if your thinking is not bad, it's good? You're allowed to do it. You will only find it out when you discuss it. There is no harm in discussion. There is no harm in discussion. Your kids should feel relaxed telling you everything. You shouldn't have any fear in your heart. If I told this to my father or my mother, she would be upset. No. You should have this belief given to you by your parents that you're confident and you have firm belief that your parents are not lunatic loony. They will listen to you, they will assess it, and they will tell me whether it's right or wrong. Now, if you give your children an impression that the moment they open their mouth and they say one word and they say, oh, sit down, I know what you're talking about. It's very bad. Don't do that. You're not raising up your children. You're pushing them to hell. Don't do this. It's not good at all. Do you understand my problem? I'm not trying to humiliate any of the parents. I'm just telling you, you should be more friendly with your kids. And you should allow them to have this luxury of approaching you and discuss their problems with you. Right? बुरा तो नहीं लगा ना? All right. By the way, I love you all. I mean it. Honestly. You can call me second dad. Can you? You happy to say that? All right. Close your eyes. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya Gohar Shahi al-Madad. Ya Gohar Shahi al-Madad. Ya Gohar Shahi al-Madad. La ilaha illallah. Adam Safi Allah. La ilaha illallah. Adam Safi Allah. La ilaha illallah. Adam Safi Allah. La ilaha illallah. Ibrahim Khalilullah. La ilaha illallah. Ibrahim Khalilullah. La ilaha illallah. Ibrahim Khalilullah. La ilaha illallah. Musa Kalimullah. La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
Musa Kalimullah.
Musa Kalimullah.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
Musa Kalimullah.
Musa Kalimullah.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
Isa Ruhullah.
Isa Ruhullah.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
Isa Ruhullah.
Isa Ruhullah.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
Isa Ruhullah.
Isa Ruhullah.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
Isa Ruhullah.
Isa Ruhullah.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
Isa Ruhullah.
Isa Ruhullah.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Muhammadur Rasulullah.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Muhammadur Rasulullah.
La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah.
Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Illahu.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wal aqibatu lil muttaqin wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulihil anbiya'i wal mursalin habibina wa sayyidina wa sanadina wa shafi'ina wa maulana Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa ali baytihi wa azwajihi wa dhurriyyatihi ajma'in birahmatika bifadlika bikaramika ya akramal akramin birahmatika ya arhamar rahimin या दाइमो या कदीमो या हय्यो या क़य्यूमो या वित्रो या अहदो या समदो या मन लम यलिद वलम यूलद वलम यकुल लहू कुफुवन अहद बिरहमतिक या अरहमर राहिमीन रब्बना आतिना फिद दुनिया हसनतन व फिल आखिरति हसनतन व क़िना अज़ाबन नार। या इलाही हुज़ूर अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि व आलिहि वसल्लम और इमाम मेहदी अलैहिस्सलातु वस्सलाम का अदब एहतराम करने की तौफ़ीक़ अता फ़रमा। या इलाही बवसीला सैयदना इमाम मेहदी गौहर शाही इस हल्के से वाबस्ता तमाम अफराद की ज़ाहिरी बातनी परेशानियों से उनको निजात अता फ़रमा। दुनिया के जिस खित्ते पर जहाँ कोई सरकार गौहर शाही का चाहने वाला रहता हो उस खित्ते पर भी अपनी बारान रहमत का नुज़ूल फ़रमा। जब दमे आखिर हो या अल्लाह लब पे हो ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह हो ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह हो ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह मुहम्मदुर रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम।